So, I'm going to be now reviewing one of the Roger Moore films in the James Bond series. We're going to be reviewing The Spy Who Loved Me. Roger Moore has done a lot of good spy movies through the James Bond films. He's been one of the more sillier ones. When I try to think of the best James Bond, it often comes between Timothy Dalton, Daniel Craig for reinventing it, but when I think of who has the best Bond characteristics, who represents classic Bond, that really makes me think of Roger Moore, Sean Connery, and Pierce Brosnan. Even George Lazenby, who appeared for just one film, did a great job with it. But I think of Roger Moore because of the modern, contemporary fun and quirkiness he brought to the role. It wasn't something that had been missing. He just managed to constantly inject humor and constantly inject a sense of fun that always really worked and made the films more enjoyable than they were. So for The Spy Who Loved Me, we have the story of a submarine um, a guy who lives on a submarine with all these fish, uh, and he basically wants to launch nuclear missiles, destroy the world's capital cities, and Bond has to stop him. So Roger Moore goes to do that. The Bond girl in this is a Russian spy, and Bond films always follow a plot. They always follow the same exact plot line. Bond gets his mission. He meets the villain, meets the woman mistress of the villain. Mistress will ally herself with Bond, and then they'll defeat the guy. And there's always a cool shot of the hideout or wherever the villain's lair is exploding while they get away. So The Spy Who Loved Me has all that. It has some really cool sets. This is not one of the more ridiculous Bonds, which is, I think, why people like it so much. I liked it. I thought it had a lot of fun pieces. There was the underwater hideout. There was the ski chases through the Alps or wherever they were. It's just not the most ridiculous, which is good, but at the same time, I like ridiculous when it comes to Moore. I feel he almost holds back when he doesn't do as much crazy stunts as he could do. I'm not saying he should go dress up like a clown as he did in Octopussy. And I'm not saying this should be anything like that. I'm just saying I really like the ridiculousness of films like Moonraker. The Spy Who Loved Me seems to find a really cool, grounded middle section for his character. It's not so over the top, it's not out there.